What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Building Encouragement. This is my 10th episode. This is episode number 10 for me, so I'm real excited. I still have a whole lot more programming to show you, and I want to do this episode a little different. I want to do it just a tad different, you know. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things that I really want to discuss, that I really want to talk about, and I really want to kind of like get this one thing off my chest, you know. One of the things that really drove me into doing the construction thing was when, and this was back in New Orleans, man. This was a while back, and I was listening to these guys saying all the stuff that they own, all the stuff they bought, how many houses they own, how many cars they drive, and all kind of stuff, right? So I'm listening to it, and I'm like, man, you mean tell me you can really make some bread doing the same thing and being able to say the same thing these dudes got? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want what them dudes had. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what drove me. That's what got me into doing construction. That's what wanted me to be a carpenter, because you get paid good for it, you know? You don't have to worry about minimum wage at that point. Minimum wage don't even exist to me no more. It don't even exist to me no more, you know, because I'm on a high different, you know, I'm on a high different level as far as pay scale is concerned from the skills that I produce, you dig? So I mean, that's one of the things that really got me, man. I wanted so bad to have everything that them dudes had, everything they talked about, all the stuff that they said they own. I wanted too. I wanted the same thing, you dig? I mean, I got to listening to them, man. Them dudes was just saying, you know, they're gonna take trips. You know, they would go to Las Vegas here and there. They would go out to different states, go out the country, go this, do that. And I'm like, man, you mean to tell me I can do the same thing if I stay in this trade and do what I'm doing and get better at what I'm doing? I can make the same amount of money. I can make the same kind of dough. That way I can do things for my family, you know, and I can be at peace, you dig? And that's what got me going, man. That's what got me doing this, you dig? I mean, I love it. I love it, you know. This is why I want to tell a lot of my brothers out here, like, look, man, there is a whole lot more. You can get anything. You can get whatever you want. You know, you can get whatever you want. All you gotta do is come out here and produce for what your intent of life is supposed to be while you're here. You're supposed to capitalize on that. You know, you gotta capitalize on that. And I gotta say this here, I mean, I'm not trying to reach baller status. I'm not trying to reach, you know what I'm saying, trying to be hood rich or just rich, period. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't my type of MO right there, you feel me? So only thing I want to do is just be successful. I want to be able to do what I can do as many projects as I can while I'm alive, you know. That way I can show proof of all the things that I was able to accomplish while I was here, you know. I mean, because all that, God sees all of that. God sees all of that, you dig? And for me doing what I'm doing right now, you know, it's simple for me to do this. It's real easy. It's not hard. You know, I don't feel like I'm coming out my pockets too deep to do this. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, it's something that I want to do. It's something that I enjoy doing, you dig? And I want to be able to feed more information to those who want to catch it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I've said this in like my earlier programs. I'm really looking for people who's got the same drive and the tenacity, just like I do. You know, who want to be builders. You know, who want to be builders, you dig? Who want to partake in knowing how to build things, and you know, how to hang drywall, you know what I'm saying, and how to frame and stuff like that, you dig? So I mean, you know, it's like that, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, this is why I wanted to take this episode here, and I wanted to do it a little different. You know, I wanted to do it a tad bit different. You know, I want to emphasize the fact that, man, you can get anything you want. You know, like right now, my truck is in the shop. My truck's in the shop right now, you dig? And I mean, I got to pay for it, you know what I'm saying, to get all the repairs done to it. But while my truck is gone, I got to use a rental for a minute, you dig? Just for me to roll around until my truck is finished, you feel what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, it's nothing, you dig what I'm saying? I mean, you know, to be able to do the things that that other people do, that they enjoy, that they put their family on. I want to do that and bring more of my people in on the same thing, you feel me? So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I want people to enjoy the happiness and the peace of mind to just live, just like I do, you dig? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because once you got a skill, once you know that you're good at something, man, you take it to the best of your ability. You take it to the very best of what you do, you know? I mean, because that's your skill. That's something that was blessed to you, man. So, I mean, you know, this is why I want to capitalize on the fact that, man, hey, man, you know, it's good to be in the construction trade. There's money to be made in the construction trade. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, minimum wage don't exist. Not to me. It don't exist. Even when people work for me, I don't look at minimum wage. That don't even exist to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to get paid for your skill level. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, you're looking for something far greater than just minimum wage. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, if we can just get off the fact of knowing that we should not be afraid to go to work, you know. We shouldn't be afraid to go to work right now, because I know we've worked for years. We worked for hundreds of years, and some of that labor was cheap. Some of that labor was absolutely cheap, down to nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, we got to a point where we feel like, hey man, we don't feel like working no more. You feel what I'm saying? So now when we got into that mindset, drugs came in, the dope game was on fire, and dudes was making tons of cash. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how it was, you feel me? So I mean, you know what I'm saying? But we need to change that, man. We gotta get out of that, man. We got to get out of that, man, for real, man. I mean, you know, it's all about thinking different, man, thinking positive, man. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is why I wanna put more of my people on. If you wanna learn how to build, man, I want to be the one that let your boy run it to you, feel me? Because I mean, hey, when I get my license, it's gonna be on and cracking. So I want to put a lot of people on, you dig? So with that, you know, I'm gonna be running back. I'm gonna be running things to y'all again, you dig, about the same subject. So I'm gonna holler back at y'all, you dig? All right, everybody, check this out. Now there's a book that I read from that gives me all my information, you know. It breaks down a lot of things that I need to know, that way I can bring it to y'all, you know. It's a very old book, you know. It's a Bible. It's about 130 years old, you know. It's a pretty old book, you know. But it has a lot of things contained in this book that my Thompson chain don't even have, and some of it has quite some of the close similarities of what they're written in between these two books, you know. One of the things that I really want to do is I want to highlight more of my Father's words, because our Father in heaven, he's in a position now to look for his children. He's looking to find his people, to bring them back to him. You know, and my whole duty is to make sure that happens, you dig? I mean, I gotta at least do my part to make sure that happens. So this is why my nonprofit corporation is called A2TP, which stands for According to the Print, you know. I really feel like there's a lot of things that need to be discussed, even when it comes to the holy writings, you know. Not getting religious with it, you know. It ain't even about none of that. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't be no higher holy than anybody. You feel what I'm saying? It's just being spiritual and in tune to what's written, to what was written years ago, thousands of years ago, that we still hold, you know, dear to us today. You dig? And I mean, there's a lot of stories that I want to capitalize on. There's a lot of things that I really haven't been heard mentioned by a lot of people, you know. And this is what brings me to my position now. You know, I feel like if don't nobody else is going to talk about it, then I might as well go ahead and put my foot on out there and tell it.